I have the Chief Executive Officer of Cowrie Assets Limited, Mr. Johnson Chukwu. He joins me now live from Mugweke in Abia State for more on this discussion. Mr. Johnson, it's great to have you join us and compliments of the season.
Thank you, Tolu. Happy Christmas in advance.
Well, let's look at this gift from the central bank, from 65 naira to 35 naira. What's your straight reaction to this?
Well, for me, it's a sort of a cheering news. It's like a Christmas gift coming from the central bank to the banking public. If you recall, the banking public has suffered a lot of increase in cost of transacting businesses with the bank. I'm happy you just mentioned that the banking regulator, the central bank, has just told banking customers no longer to pay 50 naira for POS transactions. And the reality is that beyond that, there's a lot of taxes that have been imposed or levies imposed on banking transactions. So this reduction in banking tariff is a major relief to banking customers, and I think it's a source of excitement for most of us.
But a lot has been said where the banks also continue to complain that there are a lot of charges how to run their business. Many are saying that the CBN might be hitting too hard on the banks' liquidity ratio, looking at them lending more to the real sector.
Well, it's beyond that. Those who are saying that are also ignoring the fact that what matters is the size, the volume of transactions going through the bank, and not necessarily the specific high-level charge that the customers are suffering. If the reduction in bank charges will lead to an increase in financial inclusiveness and also lead to the increase in the volume of transactions customers are doing with the bank, the increase in volumes will more than compensate for the reduction in fees. So ultimately, it will be a win-win situation. It's only if there is no commensurate increase in the volume of business transactions or commensurate increase in the volume number of people who are now attracted to use the financial system, that's when the banks will suffer. But I believe any reduction in cost will normally attract people to patronize that sort of service. And I want to believe that this will lead to an increase in the number of people who are using the banking service, as well as increase the volume of transactions customers are doing with the bank.
Before I let you go, Mr. Johnson, the Bankers Committee, during their retreat, which I attended, they talked about reorganizing or reestablishing the national theater and other moves aimed at creating jobs, looking at the agricultural sector, textile sector, and all of that. Now, in your view, how well would you say this is playing out with what we have now, border closure, not enough rice for us to eat?
Well, the decision of the Bankers Committee to renovate or reactivate the National Theatre is a dimensional initiative. That is at the realm of social service. It's not purely a commercial decision. So it's different. It has no bearing with what is happening at the borders or whether the banks are lending to the public. But the reality is that once in a while, any good financial institution, any responsible corporate entity will want to impact on the society, and they want to do things that are beyond profit. I think the decision of the Bankers Committee to renovate and bring back to life the National Theatre, which is one iconic building for which this country was known in the 70s, is purely a social service, corporate social responsibility.
Mr. Johnson, I don't know if we're going to see before, maybe going to be after the new year. So let's project as we look at 2020. A lot is expected. Budget has been signed into law. The fiscal side, the monetary side. What's your message to all of these guys as we move into 2020?
So look, for me, for what the long while, the authorities are taken with the fiscal plan of the government has been removed. For the first time since the advent of the civilian administration, we're having a budget signed into law ahead of the start of the new calendar year. And we're going to have a fiscal year that will run from January to December. So the concerns of business operators like you and I have always been that we wouldn't know what direction the fiscal plan will take. And therefore, we tend to wait and see which direction the government wants to take as it relates to the budget. So for the first time, we're going to see that release of force. So we're going to deal with some level of strategy. And I think the planning process, the process of starting your business activities will start in earnest. So I believe it will have a salutary effect on the economic landscape.
Mr. Johnson Chukwu, CEO, Cowrie Assets Limited, thank you very much for your time on the show. Hope to see you very soon.